Howdy. Wish I had a better lighting option. It's not going to work out. Gotta get new lights. Put my hand over it, you can kind of see what's going on here. Where's my scissors at? Howdy, Jeff. Yeah, it's trying to finish up a piece for someone who requested a random stone. Trying to make something pretty. Make a couple bucks out of it, I'll be happy. More money for shopping. Which won't get very far these days. Sad to say it. I think that should be enough. I should make more. Quite possibly. I need to get some different lights in here. That thing's a little bright. A little bright for silver. Not for me, but for my camera. For my camera, indeed. It's like I'm working on a piece of paper. Yeah, I should have made a lot more little pieces of solder. Quite a bit. This thing's gotta get finished. I made it once and I screwed it up. So I'm remaking it. It is not the fanciest stone. But someone found it. They wanted it polished and put in silver. Based on request, they can either buy what I've already made and how I've made it, or I can give them options on stuff that they find, which is what this one is. I mean, it's no turquoise. But I'm okay with that. think that's enough solder. Excuse me. No. No moving that. There we go. Good enough for me. Nice and sturdy like. Oh yeah. Give that a wee dunk. Let me switch it real quick. Sorry, buddy. Well, I got the bezel soldered. I have to recycle. I must recycle. That's fine. I can still use this side. This is from the first time I tried to make it, and it didn't come out that great. So I'm gonna recycle this a little bit. It needs to be cut down just a wee bit. I think I'm just gonna use my scissors and then file it down. It's not really that big of an issue doing that, depending on what you're working on. Most people would say not suggested. Use your saw blade. Yeah. It's not always the case. Alright, let's pull that thing out of the pickle, even though it's been only a minute. I gotta check it. I gotta make sure this piece that I'm gonna use is correct. What's up, fool? Oh yeah, that's a sturdy sound. It's the sound I like. You can tell the difference if you try to solder anything and there's a gap or a space somewhere on your bezel line right at the bottom. You will hear the difference. Try and make the same thing twice and deliberately mess up one spot and you will hear the difference. I guarantee it. I like a rolling mill full. I like the new one I got. I had a cheap budget one to start, and I hated that one. The one I have now is much better. I haven't used it yet much. The thing needs to get cleaned up, and I need a better cover for it. It's not working out with my little baby trash bag. It's not enough for how much dust gets kicked around. Give it one little bit of filing, and then I'll solder it. Just a wee bit. Nope, I have not full. Never heard of it. Oh, come on, I don't want to melt it. Jeez, that was a little close. Wrong piece. doesn't work out too well. Good enough for me. Didn't really snap in real tight like I like to. But it's tight enough. Oh wait, moth. It's not a fly, it's a moth. Get out of here. Punk. Right in my eyeball. to make sure this thing fits on here nice and flush. I didn't screw anything up. I did a little bit hammering it. Now the top side has a little gap. So what I get for being too rough with it, I think this should be okay. Right about there. Alright. I'll manage with that. Well, that sucks, pigeon blood. It's mostly glass. That's no fun. What do you mean, pigeon blood? Sounds a little. It sounds more OCD about a cabochon than I would do. I'm pretty OCD. Howdy, crab apples. There's a lot of variables, I think, with cabochon work. Oh, come on, you silly thing. Alright, I got my solder ready. Got my piece ready. Let's make it happen. Keep forgetting to put my little cap down. I always put it on my steel, and it still, it works out a little bit. It's better to put it on this thing. Grab another piece of my easy. Put my little tiny scraps in here first. Save it for another day. Gotta stay organized. And then I'll pull out a new one. Let's grab the good pliers. The good tweezers. Pliers. Oh, I think it's time for bed. Oh, I forgot. I think it is time for bed. Gotta give myself a little preheat here. Been a long day. Ask my dog, he knows. You stay there. Little tiny specks of solder. Come on now. I should have cut more. Quite a bit. It's not that big. Someone wants it into silver, I'll do it. Doesn't bother me none. It's not even the greatest stone in my opinion, but that's not what's important. Someone else loves it enough to want to make this happen, I'll do it for him. Oh, the tedium. We'll actually see how many of these little pieces of solder I'm putting on here pop off. It's a little cooled down on this side. Whatever. Ooh, you stay there. We don't need no moving around like that. No! Stay there, jump ring. There we go. Ooh. Whew, I burnt my finger on that one. These things got a little hot and I put my thumb on it. Yeah. It is what it is. Take it easy, Allison. Howdy, Global. I'm reading from the bottom up of my chat. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna let that thing sit in the pickle for just a minute. I'll be right back. Let's do this one. No, come back. Yep. Oh yeah. My favorite sound. Yeah, it works good, Global. I need to clean it up before I use it again. It's a little dusty out here. Not really the greatest thing for a rolling mill, unless you want sandy texture. Yeah, it's better than the first one I bought on a budget. I'll never buy a budget roller ever again. Certain things you can live on a budget for tools. Other things you cannot. No, I haven't done any wire yet, but I do plan to. I need to make myself a necklace in a full Persian. Soon enough. I need to focus on sales pieces before I do anything. Anything for myself. I mean, I haven't done any wire to make necklaces either. I couldn't make no tiny necklaces. Those little itty bitty ones. I make chunky necklaces. Something that's making somebody feel good about what they're purchasing. Oh shit, it loosened up. It was alright. I like it. It's turquoise. I'll polish it. I really want to try a piece of that little opal nugget I bought. It's a Mexican opal. I was told a Magdalena, if I'm pronouncing that right, opal. And once it's done being cabbed, I'll have some fun with it. Put it in some silver. Big maybe. Let's grab my glasses before I actually start cutting this thing. We don't need no saw blades in the eyeball. None of that. Shoot. I need to make myself a little free floater for just a second. I lost my little wax booger. It's gone. Let's make a big one. Unreal pricey, huh? Shoot, I didn't pay next to nothing for it. I might have to mark the price up pretty good if I get it cabbed out. Alright, got my little waxy bit here. Now we're ready. On the ready. Wish I had better lighting. In time. That's cool, pigeon blood. I have more fire agate than I do actually opal, but yeah, I hope to do the same thing. Fire agate is pretty tough stuff. If you don't, especially if you don't have the tools. Most of it for fire agate is contour carving, and I don't have those tools. Oh, I gotta get my light bulb. I don't have the light I need. Thankfully it's a LED bulb, and I don't have to worry about trying to dig it out from the other light that I have while it's super hot. I have such a terrible lighting experience in this shop. That's what you get for living on a budget. Keeping yourself on a budget, I should say. Uh-oh. I'm pretty cheap. Now I can see. This blade sounds like it's gone a little loose. I'm taking this piece off, and it's not tight enough for me. Where's my little brush? Use a toothbrush. Yeah. No. Boo. I could have made that thing last a lot longer. We didn't get a single cut out of this one. We're in 3 pieces. Boo. I could do better than this. It is what it is. On to the next one. Oh yeah. The sound I like to hear. You just have to do it on this side. Jenny. I'll see you in 3:30. How long from now? Not long. I am over that rooster. I tried to give him away today. I tried to pay someone to take him. Didn't work out. Stupid magnet. You're gonna break my blade, magnet. I knew I shouldn't have glued you there. No. That's weird, Jenny. Really? That is interesting. Shoot, I wish it was illegal to have roosters here. At least the one I got. He can go somewhere else. He can go to someone's house that's never dealt with livestock but want to hear a rooster every morning. And every hour, or every half hour. Oh yeah, it's still nice and sturdy. I'm a little worried about this ring at the top, but that's what they want. Alright, I'm just going to clean up the top right in this area where that little jump ring is, and then I'm going to use another recycle tonight. This is from the first piece that I made. They said they had a pretty decent chain on it, so this bail is pretty big. But you know what? I don't have to make this again in the same thickness. Cut everything out and start over. I was told I can reuse it. So I will. And for now, I just there's plenty of filing to do on the outside and the inside. Everything else I can do later, right along the line here. Wherever this twisted detail wire is, I can clean that stuff up much later. Yes and no, Jenny. Most of them so far have been freely done. Freely creative. I've shown pictures of... I'm kind of straightforward. I tell people, this is what I can do, or this is what I have done. And I show them pictures, and they choose based on that. I don't try to BS people. I don't try to give them bad information like, oh yeah, I could do all these amazing, crazy things, but I just don't do it because that's not good ethics. It's not good for business. That ain't my style, I should say. I showed them pictures of what I have done, and I told them, pick something, whether it's one piece that I've done or a combination of pieces, and they gave me feedback based on what I can do. I'm not trying to screw people over or promise them something I cannot provide. And I have shown them the pieces that I have made. What do you mean, Paul? Are you making fun of me now? I already got made fun of earlier with my girdles. I showed a bad example on those round cabs. Not all of them are that way. I'm gonna make a video on that, the way that I handle my girdles. I don't know if that sounded that great, but okay. It's there. That's what I say, MT. I mean, I might not be live streaming it, but I still am making sure I get some turquoise fun every day. I wish I could live stream it all, but I don't have that kind of time. Thank you, Full. I was thinking about that, Jenny. I was thinking about the cab of the day, but I'd probably go broke trying to find new stones every time. Every time to cab, I would really go broke. I'm already broke. I just make fun stuff when I have time. Maybe somebody will buy it. Oh, MT and crab apples, you both are making me hungry. I was supposed to go to Fish Fridays tonight. Get some fish and chips. And I didn't go. I should have went. What time is it? Oh yeah, it's too late. They're closing in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. Fish Friday. I've been stuck on fish and chips lately. I need to go catch my own fish. Oil up my own chips. I might just do that this weekend. Sunday fish and chip run out at the river. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go buy me a sack of taters and a thing of oil. I'm gonna make my own fish and chips right on the river. It's $15 for all you can eat where I am, which is a pretty good deal. I mean, it's cod, which is usually the fish and chip variety, but it's still a pretty good deal. I get through like 4 of them, and then I kind of have to like tap out, and they're big. They're big pieces. Boo, crab apples. Yeah, I get like 4 of them, and then I order 2 more. I take a bite or 2, and then I'm out of there. Excuse me. It's worth it in my opinion. That's a good deal. I do, MT. It's usually my favorite, but the only the biggest part is I forget. I forget about lunch. I forget about breakfast. I never really eat breakfast, but I forget about lunch and dinner a lot. I'm too distracted with all of the things I have to do. I've been procrastinating on so much more. But breakfast for dinner is a good one. My favorite. Just, it takes so long. I like everything. You gotta have a little bit of eggs, some bacon, a little bit of sausage, and biscuits and gravy. And you're nowhere if you don't add hash browns into it. Oh, I feed myself on rocks and silver. Alright, I think that's good enough. Let's bend it back just a little bit. That's a little too far. I wish I had a zoom in on this. See these little bend here that I messed up before. Cool. Oh, I can't look at the chat no more. Now I'm really getting hungry. Rude. I have treated myself so poorly. I had a late lunch and now I want a late dinner, it seems. Shoot. Alright, I think that's where we need it to be. Let's grab some pliers because I already burnt my fingers too many times this week. And these don't have wood handles. Oh yeah. Look at there. We got a dangler. And I will finish up the rest of this tomorrow. Deal with the cleanup then, because there is quite a bit. I got some copper plating up at the top, as well as a bit of fire scale, that black stuff. The copper plating is from the steel on here. It is what it is. But you know what? We're all soldered up. All I have to do is file everything out, clean up the edges, and then put this random stone in. It looks like quartz and serpentine. But you know what? It has been requested of me. I must do it. Alright, y'all. I am going to call it quits. You keep talking about food. I need to go get some. I am hungry. Time for dinner. Thank you all for hanging out. I will post pictures tomorrow when I'm done with this. And give you a little preview of what we were working on. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. It's fun to see you all chit chat and have a ball. Take it easy, everybody.